Yeah! Oh, I saw bugs. A lot of bugs. Holy shit. Whew. Now for the heavy breathing.
You've heard it. He's mic'd up.
Holy shit. You wanted heavy breathing. There it is.
Nice job, buddy. Woo! Our first mic'd up segment was a home run.
Fuck!
Let's go, Chelsea! Mid.
Make sure you get that song.
Shit! Sorry, a little low.
Hey, come on. One bad pitch, you got 4 more left. Come on, Jesse.
There we go. Oh shit! Let's go. Just drop. I got you. Can I get 3? Can I get 3? I'm going. I got it. There we go. Attaboy, Quinna. Got the score. Got the run, flip the board. There we go.
Yeah, you can dive.
Let's go left.
Only he's picking up.
Fuck. They don't know. They don't know where I'm going to hit it. They don't know where I'm going to hit it. I know where I'm going to hit it. Right over. Picture.
Oh!
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Yes, you can.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah!
Shit.
Oh, sorry, Zeno, stay.
It's not getting the contact on you. Get us home, baby. Zeno, 1 out? Who's at third? Will you talk to Zeno? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so used to Maddie after me. Zeno! Yeah! There we go.
That's how you do it.
2 outs? That means run. I got to run on anything because we got 2 outs. Watch this guy. Boom. Come on, Zeno. Come on, Zeno. Come on, Zeno. Come on, Zeno. Ooh, psych. No, he's psyching himself out. Come on, Zeno. Kill it. Kill the ball.
Don't you know? Don't you know? Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is episode 7 of Daegu Diamond Talk. I'm your co-host JT.
And I'm Long Leg, and let's get into it.
Yeah.
Cheers. So, first off, you'll notice we're in a new place for this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got a little secret planned for later. We won't tell you where we're at, but we're going to bring in a guest a little later to help us pick the games for the doubleheader.
Little teaser.
That's right. Stay
Little
tuned.
teaser. Yep. Stay tuned for that. So you better watch this episode all the way through, so you see who's accommodating us this week and who's going to be joining us on this episode. So, another great week of ball last week. Anything stick out for you, Greg, last week?
I mean, I felt sore on Sunday. I think the week off kind of tightened everything up for me. So
Mhm.
I'm feeling it today more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah. I'm mostly sore just because I've been running a lot.
Yeah.
And I was pretty sore at the field on Saturday too. But yeah, I think it's full head of steam going towards this doubleheader. We got another one coming up next week. Hopefully the weather will be on our side for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, some good ball. Good food out there. We had a lot of people in the crowd cheering us on.
For our game, at least the weather was nice. Second game wasn't so lucky.
Yeah, scattered clouds for the 12 p.m. game, and then 2
Ton of
p.m.
rain.
game got a lot of rain, and then it cleared up for the 4 p.m. So like off and on rain.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't we just get into the game recaps from last week?
Let's jump into the game recaps. So you want to ring us in on that one?
Game 1 was the Jaeger Bombers at Breaking Bats. So
Our
we're-
teams colliding again.
It
Our
was-
last time in the season, maybe unless we meet up in the playoffs,
Might
but
be in the finals.
it would have to be in the finals,
Right.
right?
What do you think about this game?
Yeah, it was good. Wait,
Yeah, for you.
swig a beer on the phone.
Yep. I think at least for my team, kind of something that's been happening a lot was just the bats don't quite wake up. I think the defense was all right,
Mhm.
but I don't know, a little sleepy. I know I had a late night the night before.
Sure.
That probably didn't help. I know a couple other people did.
The way we've been winning games is our defense. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe like you said, your bats weren't maybe 100% all the way there, but
Mhm.
I know since about week 2 or week 3, our defense is like really, really settled in.
Yeah.
And that's how we've been winning games, more kind of like small ball, smaller ball,
Right.
like DSL ball.
It's a Tim team. That's what they
Tim
do.
team, yeah. So
coached.
everyone's been getting hits. I will say on our part, good defense. We left a lot of runners stranded. So that was kind of a little bit of a head scratcher. I think I did so myself, but yeah, we were finding the gaps. People were running the bases
Smart running, yep.
smart base running, and trying to get those extra bases where we could. And I think really the MVP of our game, one person that stands out is Catherine Bashirs.
Mhm.
She was 3 for 4 RBIs. Huge day for her. I know one play I can remember back on is she got kind of caught up in a pickle.
Yeah,
going
between
from
second and third.
Second and
I remember
third.
that.
Yeah, someone sending her, and I think maybe Robert gunned her down or
Adam
something.
from the outfield.
Was it Adam? Yeah.
With a nice relay. I think straight to third
Mm-hmm.
on that.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to that game? The final was 14-7.
Jaeger Bombers.
Mhm.
Or Breaking Bat. And now we'll give Catherine the nod for MVP of the game. And again, hope to see your team one last time in the finals.
It would be in the finals.
Yep.
That would be something.
After that game, I was doing some on-field interviews. I talked with Jake Allen of the Jaeger Bombers, and let's see what he had to say.
Right on.
Daegu Diamond Talk here with Jake of my team of Jaeger Bombers. Jake, we're going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
Starting off with, how'd you find out about the league?
Saw it actually through Rob. He had posted on Instagram. I've seen it on Facebook for years. Always wanted to join, and finally took the plunge this year. And I'm very happy I did.
It's been good for you so far?
I love it. It's such a good community.
Yep.
I've met a million new friends, and yeah, I just love hanging out here on Saturdays.
So you have been here for how long? When did you come to Korea?
2021, so it's my 4th year.
Okay. And what are you doing?
For a job,
Yep.
I work for the Daegu Schools, Department of Defense, Camp George. I teach kindergarten gifted students, kindergarten through 5th grade gifted students.
Oh, nice. And so your experience so far has been overall positive,
Yeah, very positive.
right? Where are you playing in the field?
Mostly outfield, left field, right field.
Did you have a baseball background at all?
6th grade, Little League.
So that's pretty recent,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
I hear you're a little bit of a trivia guy. Right?
A little bit of a trivia guy. Yeah, we host a weekly trivia at Communes Wednesdays at 7. Shout out to Daegu Quiz. So please come play if you're free on Wednesdays.
And Communes is a bar downtown for people
Correct.
that don't know how to get there.
You can find our Instagram, Daegu_quiz.
There you go. We appreciate the plug.
Yes.
And I heard you were actually on Jeopardy.
Yeah,
That's correct.
2018, I was on the teachers tournament. I did okay. I managed to make it to the semifinals. It was a $10,000 prize that didn't last very long, but
Oh, you got 10K.
I got some money.
Okay,
It went
okay.
quick. I bought a car for my now ex-wife. I'm not bitter about that at all. But yeah, it was a wonderful experience. I got to meet Alex Trebek before he passed.
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
nice.
Just to make it on the show is a big achievement.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
think
took
there's
me
a lot of applicants for that.
Yeah, it took me about 10 years of online tests and then in-person audition, and finally they called.
So we'll give you a couple questions in
Okay.
rapid fire fashion.
All right.
First question.
Mhm.
What's your favorite Korean food?
Duck galbi.
Dak galbi, good choice. I think I actually agree.
Okay, nice.
With the cheese on it, get the
The
fried
cheese
rice
and the rice.
after.
Oh,
Yeah. What is your drink of choice?
I would say an old-fashioned.
Old fashioned. Nice. Maybe we should get that at the bar here,
I think I don't think they have the ingredients, but
or the skill to make it.
or the oh, I'm the bartender today.
Then let's end it with one more.
Okay.
If you weren't playing, what would you be doing on your Saturdays?
Sitting on the couch a lot and scrolling through my phone. So I'm really glad to be here.
Yeah, I'd probably be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
We got some rain starting to come down now, so we'll cut this one.
Okay.
Jake, thank you for the
It was
interview.
a pleasure. Thank you.
And that's Jake Allen for you. Just a classic, just super cool
Love
guy.
that dude.
Yeah, he's rookie in the league. If you haven't said what's up to Jake or you haven't met him yet, he's a really likable guy, very bubbly, and he could talk about a lot of different things. We've had many different kind of conversations, so he's got a wide range of knowledge. And yeah, go feel free to introduce yourself.
Great baker too.
Is he?
Yeah, he's baked.
What's he been baking up?
Cookies and brownies for our team. That'd have been a huge hit.
Mm.
So
Really?
thank you, Jake. I'm super happy that he's on my team.
Something I didn't know about. Okay. Game 2, we had good times at Cholo Hits. And this kind of felt like it had a playoff vibes,
Little
right?
finals preview, perhaps.
Finals preview. There was a little bit of people were tense on the field.
Yeah.
To start.
Yeah.
I know both teams really wanted to win, right? Cholo Hits got the first win.
First time they played in the season.
First time they played in the season. So I know they were looking to come back strong, try and knock good times off their
hot streak.
their throne. Yeah, their standings throne.
Kind of felt like if you're into boxing at all, at the start of a fight, kind of throw a couple feeler punches at the beginning, and then I think the teams got a little more comfortable. I remember a couple of base running mistakes from the Cholo Hits. Some people getting caught up in pickles themselves.
Yes, yeah,
I think it happened at least twice.
A couple people on for second base, and
Two people on second base at one time.
So people are having to run back to first, and causes a little bit of confusion out there. But
yeah,
got to always kind of look at where the runner is in front of you, and
sometimes it's on the base coaches. Who knows what exactly?
Yeah, it's good to be eager on the base pads, but also just need to be wary of and conscious of who's in front of you and kind of the speed in front of you and whether they're going to be able to make it to the next base. But I was doing a lot of media stuff for this game, so didn't really see inning by inning action.
Yeah.
But I think
from
what I saw,
right? Initially.
Yeah, in the later half, I think Good Times was up.
Yeah.
But Cholo Hits, they never really went away completely.
No, they're dangerous.
They always had a chance to. They were always in it, and they always had a chance to
have a big inning,
and potentially take over the lead. But yeah, that one ended 18-13. Who was your MVP for that one?
I think we'll give the nod to Foster Chikura of Good Times. He went. That was 4 for 5, 3 runs, 2 RBIs. I think home run short of the cycle he was. Had a couple of singles, a double, and a triple.
Yeah, nicely done, Foster. Yeah, just always a good person you want at the top of the lineup, setting the table. And
I know he was a little frustrated about his own performance in the season so far. So this was more of a game we're used to seeing from him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was one of our teammates last spring.
That's right.
Yeah, 18-13, Good Times. Good Times still a commanding lead on the division, and they stretched out that run differential. So,
yeah.
After that game, it was a really good interview by you, Greg. You were able to talk up with Chris Hebb.
Yeah.
Chris Hebb with the Good Times before he had to go and leave. So here's what Chris had to say.
Daegu Diamond Talk with an on-field interview. We got Chris Hebbs of the Good Times.
Well,
How you doing?
Oh man, I'm just so fucking pumped to be on live with fucking Daegu Diamond Talk here.
Yeah.
Real pumped here. What's
You-
going on?
You guys are just coming off a win today, right? Tell me about that game.
Well, we were 5-1 going today. Our one loss was against Cholo Hits, so we were pumped up today to get a little revenge in, and it was a tight game, but we did get it.
It was a revenge game. It was a close game, right?
Yeah, it was ended up 18-13, but it was tight. Lots of lead changes, but
Back and forth.
we held off. Yeah.
So it looked like a good win for you guys. Helps us in our division too, giving Black another loss. So I appreciate that.
Well, anytime.
Tell me about when did you join the league?
I first joined back in the day, maybe 2008, 2009.
Yep.
I'm not sure because I used to play a bit of soccer back in the day.
Okay.
When I had legs.
Yeah.
But I've been in and out, and must have 10 plus seasons now, including 2015 Field of Drunks where I captained. But I got to tell you, 1 year captaining was enough for me because I really respect. I know firsthand what the captains do. Hats off to the caps.
A lot of work that they do, right?
A lot of work.
You got your one championship and you said, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm one of the most winningest coaches of all
Yeah,
time. Going out like that.
Okay, we got some sun now. Look at that. Great interview. Loves us. So that was just your one championship. Have you won any other championships in your playing career?
Yeah, I won with Chris Queasley's C-Ball, and I won once, one other time with Jason Grainer's Good Times.
Okay. So you've been around the league, maybe not always as a player, but for quite a long time.
Yep.
How have you seen the league change from when you first joined to today?
Man, we got deep fried chicken wings at the field now. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's amazing.
We used to go like some crazy fields, like real shitty fields. Look at
Gravel
this field.
in the outfield.
Look
It's
at this
beautiful.
field now.
Yeah.
You know, so the field, the quality has changed, but you know what? The price has always been like pretty similar.
Yeah.
So good job on the organizers getting us this field and chicken wings, sandwiches, deep fried Oreos, $3
Almost anything
beers.
you could want. Yeah.
Man,
Inflation has not hit the DSL.
You know, people always say best league in the world, and you come here and you play. How can you refute that?
No, I mean, I think everyone here loves the league, right?
Yeah. Every player, absolutely.
So I look forward to it on Saturdays.
Yeah, we got DSL 20 coming up, so you better get your
Rear end in gear.
early bird registration for that one if you want to play.
I'll be looking. It's going to be a big one.
It's a big one, yeah.
Let's get you out here with some rapid fire questions.
All right, bring it.
First one, favorite Korean food?
I like the Maeun Daeji Galbi Jim.
Oh, galbi. Yeah. The spicy one.
Yeah, it's spicy. The pork. I like the beef too.
Yeah.
But, the pork one really, it's really nice.
You can put the rice in it after you finish.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
I love it. Favorite adult beverage? Drink of choice.
I hate to say this, but I'm a soju guy.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I wasn't, but it cleans the palate so nicely, and so I've never had a bite of galbi without soju cup in hand.
Do you have a brand of choice?
I switched to Jinro a few years back. I like that brand change. They went to the clear bottle, and I never looked back.
Crystal clear. I agree with that. Outside of Daegu, favorite place to visit in Korea?
I spent a lot of time on the East Coast.
Yep.
So from Pohang right on up to Gangneung. I love that drive. Recommend it to you newbies. But Goribul Beach is spent a lot of time out there camping, swimming.
You're a bit of a camper. I understand, right?
A little bit. My daughter's getting to the age now, so we can head to the beach, set up a tent for a couple of days. So she likes it. I like it. So it's a great place. Goribul Beach near Yeongdeok.
And if you were not here on a Saturday, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be at Goribul Beach eating some Daeji Galbi Jim and
with some
washing
Jinro.
down with some Jinro soju.
Love it. Chris,
There you go.
thank you for your time.
All right, cheers, fellas. Love the work you do.
Thank you.
Peace.
Okay, and thanks again, Hebbs, for the interview. Love talking to you. Good seeing you. Let's bring it to our last game of the week. That was the Weekend Warriors at Alcoholics.
At IB, yeah. So
These two teams both coming in with one win on the season, right? So one of them was going to get their second win.
Yep.
This game got a little contentious at some points during it. We don't have to say anything in particular, but
Yeah.
Both of these teams I think are feeling like they should have a couple more wins on the season, so maybe
It's a good way of putting it.
frustrations were a
Yeah.
little high.
Yeah. From what I saw early on, looks like Weekend Warriors, they kind of got out. They got out on top early.
Lead and just kind of kept it going.
Never relinquished the lead. But and yeah, it starts with that team at the top of their lineup. You know, Ganella had a really great day. Groba also right behind him had a great day. Matt and Quinn are going to do their things. Sea-Cat's kind of following in after them. So everyone was just getting hits. Alcoholics, I will say, they had some good performers on that side.
Some great plays in the infield, I remember. Bobby at third was snagging balls at the hot corner there.
But I mean, if a team's gonna be on that day and they're hitting, it's really tough to play defense with line drives and big hits to the outfield. So
to be placed so perfectly to even have a chance of catching those.
Like you said, both teams really wanted to win to get their second one of the season. This one ended 25-13 Weekend Warriors. So they can really put up a lot of runs if they need to.
They've done that in a couple of games, I think.
It's a team you really have to watch out for. Again, both teams probably better than where they're at in the standings.
I agree.
But good times they can put up a lot of runs in a short amount of time. So they'll be scary come playoffs.
For this game, we'll give MVP of the game to Ganella, leadoff batter. Starting the game right. He went 5 for 5, 2 home runs, 5 runs scored, 5 RBIs.
Yeah, he's a havoc causer. He likes to cause some havoc. Whether he's putting it into left field, a lot of times right field, and
smart running, fast.
Smart base running, fast.
Knows the players that he's against.
Correct. He knows the personnel, where to hit it, and he's good at picking his shots. And picking his spots.
I've never played on his team. He's someone I'm tired of playing against.
And a good outfielder. So he's he's very sneaky out there. So congrats, hats off to you, Ganella. Way to get it done for your team.
Before that game started, I was able to interview Will Wickham of the Alcoholics. So let's check in with him. Daegu Diamond Talk here with an on-field interview. We got Will Wickham of Alcoholics.
How you doing?
Let's ask you a couple questions.
All right.
Starting with, when did you come to Korea?
I got here at the end of 2003.
Wow.
So December, I've been here almost 22 years now.
Goes by like that, right?
Goes by like that. Well, I wouldn't say like that, but
some ups and downs.
I've earned those years.
When did you join DSL?
I think my first season was 2022.
So
2023. 23, I missed one, and I've played 2. So this is my third. So 22 or 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
whatever. I'm bad at math.
Well, you're an English teacher. You don't need to be good at math.
Yeah, right.
Before you joined DSL, because there's a 20-year gap there, what were you up to?
The first 10 years were mostly mountain biking. I came out for one DSL way back when the first season, I think, or first year, maybe their second year.
Yeah.
It was just a little too much sitting around for me, so I was looking at Opson, not playing much because I didn't really know anybody, so I opted to mountain bike. So I rode my bike I still ride, but then Frisbee came around at the end of 2010. I think I played the fall season.
Yeah.
And then I did that until COVID hit, so almost 10 years of that.
And COVID hitting is what kind of made the change, right? I know that league.
Well, the Frisbee just dried up. Nobody wanted to run it anymore. It's a big operation with, at one point we had 26 teams across the whole peninsula.
Dang.
And so when Yu-Jung decided she didn't want to do it anymore, nobody picked it up. So there it is. So there's a lot of club stuff going on with Frisbee, but I'm a little too old for that shit. I just can't keep up with the young people anymore.
You just want to be a player, right?
Yeah.
You see this is quite a big operation here at DSL.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Do you see any parallels between that and Frisbee in the organization, or?
It's a little easier for this because it's Daegu.
Yeah.
It's not Korea.
It's not travel.
Right? It's not Rock U. It's Daegu.
Right.
So it's just a lot.
Would be playing
you pick one field. You can get everybody out here. You don't have to have multiple fields going on, for a weekend, doubles all over the place.
Like one day.
We used to play regionally, so we'd have, a north, south, east, west kind of thing going on.
Yeah, different conferences,
and everybody would have different fields, and that just takes
a lot of planning.
So, but Otherwise, I would say the community is great in both places.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer this one because it's more beer league, where frisbee's a little more serious. You know,
Yeah.
people are running
Getting
more,
a little more
athletic, I think. But I mean, it's fun being out here with these guys and kind of having a twilight to my athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, you're still having a great season though. You're still a great player.
Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, doing what I can, trying to keep us at least competitive at some level. Afloat, yeah.
You're doing.
We got one win.
Yeah, against my team.
Who's that?
That was me. Yeah.
Or no,
Bombers.
Bombers. Yeah.
First game of the season.
That was fun.
Let's end it off with a couple questions.
Okay.
What's your favorite Korean food?
Favorite Korean food is obviously jokbal at this point because I eat so much of it. I mean, it must be almost a daily activity for me.
And why do you eat so much?
Well, my wife opened a restaurant a couple years ago, and it's been going pretty good. So
Where is
the
it?
food is so good. She's such a good cook. So
I've had it.
It's near my house in Jisandong, right
Near
near the
which
Dongha
subway?
department store.
Near Dongha department store. That
Hello.
was who's hit that?
Careful.
I don't know. We don't want to be here.
Let's at least look
Let's
at
shift over. All right.
It's Bummul, not Bumma.
Not Balmol.
Yeah.
Balmul Station.
Bummul Dong, right across from Dongha department store.
On the yellow line, near the
A
end.
lot of
there.
people in the league's been there, but I'd love to see more of you guys come out.
Yeah. Check
Shameless
them
plug. Shameless plug.
Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
Any type?
I like the ones I make mostly, but I don't mind grabbing something in a can. I'm not fussy. Anything's good.
Favorite place to visit outside of Daegu?
Daejeon.
Daejeon.
There's great
Really?
mountain biking and a good group of guys there.
Okay,
So, yeah, that's always fun.
Not much else there. And if you weren't doing this on a Saturday, what would you be doing?
Today, I'd be sleeping. Fucking hungover as hell.
We had a bit of a late night yesterday.
Yeah, otherwise, I'd probably be riding my bike.
Yeah. That's great. Will, thanks for your time.
Hey, thanks, guys. It was fun.
And with that concludes our Week 7 game recaps. Thanks again to our sponsor who makes this all possible, Fireball.
Daegu, get ready for some real heat. On the field and in your glass. Fireball Whiskey is proud to sponsor the DSL, fueling big plays, big hits, and even bigger celebrations. Some pitchers throw fastballs, but nothing burns like a fireball. So whether you're rounding the bases or rounding up the crew after the game, keep the fire going with that smooth cinnamon spice. Fireball Whiskey, bringing the heat from first pitch to last call. Drink responsibly. Now, back to the video. All right, and thank you, Fireball. One thing that's just as hot as the Daegu summers.
Yeah, cheers to that. Thanks, Fireball.
Next we have our photo of the week. And this is a good one.
I like this one. What do we got? Who do we got on this?
Yeah, so let's throw it up on screen now. We got Foster Teach Akira and Quentin Vivian Adams Stollery.
The original Quentin.
Yeah, and
The better one.
In a photo here. This is the second time I've seen them spark up on the field, or just right off the field.
Yeah.
They got a couple cigars in hand, man. They look like they're having a good time.
I think, I don't know, because it's a cloudy day, the smoke clouds, they look good.
Yeah.
And the Hello Kitty jerseys.
Yeah, they're matching. Not only are they matching, they got cigars in hand. I know I went up to them in person because I had to kind of run off to the bathroom at that time. But Foster was also sipping a little shot of Fireball as he was tugging on the cigar. One of those little airplane shots.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of that's how they're good buds, right? Obviously,
right.
But I think they bond over cigars and just coffee or whiskey or just good conversation.
You're supposed to smoke the cigars after you win the championship.
Ooh.
And with these two in the same division, only one of them is going to be enjoying it in a couple of weeks.
Right. I like the swag. They both have cool hats on. I know Foster's been kind of rocking that bucket hat a little bit. And then Quentin just hooked the whole Breaking Bats team up with some new swag. Thank you, Quentin, for the new kind of highlighter Yondu green Breaking Bad hats. But we look good in it,
I think I can blame our 7 runs in our game based on those hats because those things were bright.
Yeah.
I couldn't see what was a hat, what was a ball.
Just kind of blinding vision out there.
So I might have to get those banned, actually.
Question I have for you. What do you think they're talking about, man? What do they talk about over cigars?
Oh, gosh. Stollery's always up for a conversation.
Yeah.
You think it's related to softball?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think they're probably both done playing at the time. They're just kind of sitting back watching the third game. So they're, both coming off wins.
They're probably shit talking.
So they're lighting up cigars after nice wins. And but you're like you said, only one's going to be able to win a championship, and who's going to be able to light that last cigar? That's the question.
Okay, we'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we got our picks. So first, let's see how we did on our picks from last week's games. I think it was a dead tie, right? We each got 4 points from our teams and over-under choices.
I hit all the teams right. You hit all the over-unders right.
We both got 2 points from the Good Times game.
Correct, and that brings us 4 even. So I still just got a slight lead over you, 26-25 on the season. But we've got a full slate of games coming up here soon. Game 8, Game 9. We got a doubleheader this weekend. Lots to talk about there, and we'll show off our picks. But before we do that,
let's bring in our guest of the week.
Yeah, our guest of the week is also the person hosting us this week. He's been nice enough to lend us his accommodation, his home to film in this week. He's also been nice enough to brew us some beer. None other than Will Sickham Wickham.
Hey, I
Will,
like
come on in, baby.
Welcome to the couch. We're gonna make you a star.
Cheers, man. Thanks for the beer. It's very tasty and quite strong.
I like it. So let's go over our game 8 and 9 picks.
Yeah, before we do that, Will, how you doing, man?
Okay.
Doing all right. Yeah. It's a nice Monday. Just sat around here, cleaned the house for you guys.
Looks great.
Got everything ready. Got the beer in the keg, and
spick and span.
Here we go.
How's your season been so far to date? You've played every week so far.
I've played every week. Sorry, Rob. And it's been okay. It's been okay. I've had a good time. It's been nice getting to know a bunch of people that I didn't before really well, and I feel like I'm doing all right. Although this last weekend I kind of I shouldn't have shown up quite so hungover. A couple of drops there in the outfield that I didn't really expect, but there we go. That's the way.
You've had a really good season. You're doing your thing with your bat, and you're also playing a lot of left rover these days. I see.
Yeah,
and you're making some good catches out there. Yeah, is that primarily where you're playing?
Yeah,
mostly left rover. I know
you really would like to be at first.
I know you like your first base.
I want to stop running. The shit hurts. Like I'm waking up sore every Sunday. First base from now on. Anybody who picks me.
All right, that's Will's position from here on out.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool, man. Well, thank you, Will, for having us. Let's go over, Greg, like our picks, like we said. So games 8 and 9 we have coming up. The first game is at 11 o'clock.
Right. We should say before that the over-under is not changing.
Sure.
The league has seemed to settled into about 30.5 runs per game scored per team.
Yeah,
so
seems to be the average.
We're sticking with that.
30.5. So we'll do teams. We'll do over-unders. We're not going to really give explanations on this, just our feeling. Keep the video duration a lot of games shorter.
To talk about.
A lot of games to talk about, so we'll just kind of rattle them off. First game, we have 11 a.m. Good Times at Weekend Warriors. I am going to take Good Times in the over. Their bats are hot right now.
I'm going to take Good Times in the over for the same reason.
I'm going to take Good Times and the under.
Yep. Looking good. So we got a little difference there. Game 2.
Yep.
We got Jaeger Bombers at Good Times.
This is at 12:40, middle of the day. I'm going to take Good Times again. The team I've played on a lot in the past. I don't think I would like for them to drop at least one game this week, just so, we can kind of even up the standings as we're both in the cast division. But I think Good Times takes the win again in this one, and I'm going to take the over.
I'm going to take my team, the Bombers, and the over. I'm not going to stay out till 4:30 the night before. I'm going to get some good rest and be ready to play.
I'm going Jaeger Bombers with the under. I think it's going to be tight. Lots of defense on this one. But yeah, I like the Bombers on that.
Next game, Game 3, 2:20 p.m. Weekend Warriors at Jaeger Bombers. So I've been told by some close friends that I haven't picked Jaeger Bombers all season long. So here we go. This is the time I take them. Jaeger Bombers are going to get this one. They're going to get a little bit closer to the Cholo Hits, maybe overtake them potentially. We'll see. Jaeger Bombers gets this one in a close one, and I will call the under.
So because Jory picked my team for this game, I got to go against my own. No, I'm taking Bombers. We're going to the over. Going to blow the doors off this team.
You got
Jaeger Bombers in the over.
You got over.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going Jaeger Bombers on the over as well. I think it's going to be a slugfest. So, yeah, looking for the fireworks. Although I won't be there this weekend, so too bad.
Ooh, breaking news.
Breaking news. This won't come out till Wednesday or Thursday, so all good.
In the back half of the games, the 4 p.m. game is Cholo Hits at Alcoholics.
Okay. I'm going to take Cholo in the over. Yeah, Cholo over. That's it.
Chover.
The Chover.
I agree. It is so Chover. Cholo Hits in the over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm there too. Cholos with the over. Yep.
We all agree on the Chovers. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It should be noted you're doing the Shane Dwan, picking against your own
I'm gonna be
team.
there this weekend, and I not that that's a huge deal, but I just think Cholos got us. Yeah, here it is.
Honest man.
Yep. Later half, once we get to the evening, right before the lights come on, 6:10 p.m., Alcoholics at Breaking Bat. It'll be the first game that I'll be playing in. So I think it's going to be Breaking Bat, but we're going to go under on this one. It could be, I don't know what the weather's looking like in the evening, but it could be a little rainy. Our defense is really playing well. I think we carry that over into the next weekend and maybe under.
I didn't know the weather was going to be.
It's about 50-60% of rain at this time of filming. Also, with these later games, got to be worried about like who's had a little bit too much drink.
True.
So
Saturday 30. Looking good.
Oh, 30. Okay. Don't trust
Yeah,
Apple
things are
weather.
changing.
Okay.
I'm going to agree, though. I'm taking the Breaking Bats and the under.
I'm gonna take the Breaking Bats, but I think Alcoholics are gonna bat around a little bit. So I'm gonna go with the over. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, maybe like a 18-15 kind of show.
There you go.
Get a little fireworks under the lights and go into our last game starting at 7:50. Breaking Bat at Cholo Hits.
Should be a good one. We lost to them our first time. We played, I think it was still relatively close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I mean, we gotta get even the series up. So I'm gonna take Breaking Bat, and I'm gonna take the over. Once it gets like, at least just speaking of the last doubleheader, once it gets later in the night, the lights come on. It seems like the ball was carrying quite a bit.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think
That's
the
late night.
The ball
seems
gets heavier.
the ball, like I remember out
Yeah.
at Hyojin, the championship game was always balls going over right field, always. Whereas all day
Right.
it wouldn't really be. So
Yeah.
I think
We'll see.
that late night air.
BB over.
That's a good talk. That's a good take. You picked my team once. I'm not picking you twice, so I'm taking Cholo Hits in the under.
Okay.
This was a tough one. Breaking Bats have been pretty good, but I'm gonna go with Cholos, and I'm gonna go under. I think it's gonna be pretty tight.
Do you want to change it to the over, though, given what you just said about the late night air? You got a chance to change it.
No, there's enough defense out there. I think it's gonna be a really close game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. And in the middle of the day, I was able to convince Lindsay to give us an interview. She posted on Facebook. She's actually leaving Korea very soon. She's been here, I believe she said since 2007. So she was able to give us a nice heartfelt interview with Greg. She told us about her experience playing in the DSL, her ups, her downs, and here's what she had to say.
Daegu Diamond Talk here with Lindsay Middleton in an on-field interview. Lindsay, we're going to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
Starting with, when did you first get involved with the DSL?
Actually, I got to Korea in May 2007.
Wow.
And I didn't play that season, but I came for like the last couple games of the season. So I can actually say that every year since then, all 19 years, I have been involved somehow with the DSL.
That's a nice streak. So you were a player in the past, right? How many seasons did you play?
I played 5 seasons overall. Yeah, 2010, 2014, 15, 16, and 17.
Okay, so a little bit at the beginning and then more towards the end.
Right, yeah.
What is your favorite on-field memory?
Oh, I'm shit, right? Like I don't come from a country where softball's a thing. I have zero athletic ability. So it was a catch at right rover.
Yeah.
Just like a blind, like fucking.
Was the sun in your eye, or
open a prayer?
Yeah.
And I just went like this.
Protect your face,
caught
right?
it. And the best part was that it was a third out in a really important game.
Yeah.
So like I think if you get an out in the third out and all the people come running in at the same time,
Yeah.
if it's a second out, everyone just goes back to it. But it was like, wow, it was like, that was like my great.
Do you remember who hit it?
Mike Kudra.
Okay.
Mike Kudra, yeah.
That's a hard name.
I have a pretty shitty experience in the DSL as well.
As a player.
As a player, yeah. In maybe 2015, I was playing for Hanamana for life. See the red. I was playing catcher, and kind of like a newbie English guy came in. He butterflied the bat into my face.
Yeah.
I was just bleeding everywhere. I actually have like a bunch of stitches under my eyebrow. Yeah. So that was.
That's why we have that rule.
Yeah, exactly.
To not throw the bat.
Right.
So these days you're not playing.
No.
But what keeps you coming back? What are you doing around the field these days?
Yeah. When I finished off in 2017, I started doing the stats for a few years there, and also I was running a bar. I was selling drinks, making cocktails and stuff. I was kind of the OG doing that. I was saving up some money for my dog's surgery for a couple of years. And now I dabble in stats, just help out where I can, but I still come back every year because it's like home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got an award named after you, the Middleton Award.
Yeah.
Can you quickly speak on that?
Yeah, the Middleton Award is given to the female player that has kind of come in with no baseball or softball knowledge at all, and that, makes an impact in the league, either does really well on the field or something like that. Yeah.
So let's end it with a couple questions thrown at you rapid fire style. Favorite Korean food?
Dolso bibimbap.
Okay, I like that. The rice gets crispy at the bowl.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
gotta
best
wait
part.
for the crisp. Yeah.
But don't touch it. It's too hot. Outside of Daegu, where's your favorite place to visit?
I'd say Busan. I grew up on a beach. I'm a beach girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like the best time of the year for it, right?
Exactly.
Except for all the people.
And the allergies, the pollen.
Oh, yeah. And one more. If you weren't doing this on a Saturday, what would you be doing?
Probably just fucking monging at home, watching The Wire, doing absolutely nothing. So I'd much prefer to be here even when it's raining.
Yeah, like it is right now.
Yeah.
Well, Lindsay, thank you for your time.
No, thank you guys. It's great.
So thanks again, Lindsay. We're going to miss you when you leave, but thanks for taking some time to talk to us. Super convenient that we got to talk to her, given that she, I believe, is in the Hall of Fame, the DSL Hall of Fame. Because this weekend, after the fourth game, we have our Hall of Fame ceremony. I don't know who the picks are going to be, but I know of a couple people that I think are going to get in. Some of them are going to be showing up, I think. Some of them are not here, also, I know. But
that'd be a fun time.
Yeah, a lot of old faces. It's a great presentation. Check it out. Don't leave if you have the early games.
True. Yeah, so that just about wraps up this episode. This is episode 7. We tried to make this one a little bit shorter for you guys, bringing in some new stuff, trying to just really elevate this podcast, trying new things, taking out things that might be a little boring for you guys, but
us talking
and trying new things like, the mic'd up segment you just watched, and, more interviews, more stuff on the field that you were there for and that you remembered and that you witnessed yourself. So with that said, please subscribe if you haven't already, just to stay up on everything DSL. Send us an email, daegu.diamond.talk@gmail.com. Looking for more emails. And Will, again, thank you for hosting us, man. And thank you for the beer. Any last words before you sign off?
Wish I could be there this weekend. I always love the Hall of Fame ceremony. Go Alcoholics. Let's go, guys. You can get this.
But you will.
I know I picked against you, but surprise me.
It's tough love.
Here we go.
It's tough love.
Should we say we didn't mention it, but we do have a fireball shot on those picks. So
okay,
making an economical choice, I think.
And will you be there for championship day weekend?
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Yeah,
just this one weekend.
And you'll be there.
My brother's not working this weekend, so I can't leave my wife out to dry. So I got to be there.
He loves his wife. We love that.
I love you guys too, but she's obviously number one.
Love that. Okay, well, this is episode 7. Thanks for tuning in, and cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's a wrap.